Water scarcity is a major problem in the world today. In Nigeria, where I come from, 1 in 3 children are affected by water scarcity and waterborne diseases. According to UNICEF, over 70 million people are affected by water scarcity, water contamination, and waterborne diseases in Nigeria alone. Currently, Nigeria is battling a deadly cholera outbreak which began in June of 2024. Personally, I have been hospitalized over 50 times as a result of waterborne diseases, not to talk about my near-death experience with these waterborne illnesses. The situation has become particularly worse with the advent of climate change, which is resulting into droughts and irregular weather patterns, which is also putting a strain on our fresh and groundwater supply systems, stressing out our water supply infrastructure and leading to water scarcity and water contamination. This is the sad reality of many other countries in sub-Saharan Africa. From a very young age, I dedicated my life to studying water so as to enable me come up with credible solutions to the problem of water scarcity and to contribute to solving this problem in communities. My project involves the design and development of a cutting-edge water monitoring system, which is capable of detecting water contamination and possible dysfunction in water infrastructures being used in communities. My water monitoring system is built on the principles of sensor technology, Internet of Things, and big data, adaptable for rural and urban settings and capable of collecting and analyzing data from water sources, key to detecting water contamination timely and efficiently. The process of designing my water monitoring technology was meticulous. I wanted to create a piece of technology that would address the pain points of communities suffering from water scarcity and contamination. In the initial stages, I began with research. This included field visits where I engaged with stakeholders and discussed with them, collecting relevant field data that helped me in validating the problem. Armed with these invaluable insights, I understood that my technology needed to be reliable and accessible. I focused on creating a water monitoring system that would have adaptability and be accessible and be able to pick key parameters that are responsible for water contamination. Some of the parameters I identified included pH, conductivity, dissolved solute, water color, and possibly other microbial contamination loads. I also understood that my technology needed to be able to function in areas without access to electricity and internet, making it adaptable and capable of being deployed in remote areas which are typical of sub-Saharan Africa. After purchasing and testing some of the sensor shields and the Internet of Things system, including the embedded system boards, I went on to the design of the mobile application, which is going to be responsible for visualizing the data that is collected from the sensors. I also looked at the back-end and front-end architecture of the system, as well as the cloud architecture, which is embedded with the artificial intelligence algorithms that are used to analyze and detect contamination in this monitored water, generating alerts for timely detection of contamination as well as dysfunction in the water infrastructure. The end result of my prototyping process is a fully functional water monitoring system made up of sensors that are capable of monitoring water infrastructure and water sources in communities, collecting key data for detection of water contamination. Also, I have developed a fully functional mobile application which is able to receive and analyze this data, detecting timely contamination patterns and dysfunctionality in water infrastructure. I have deployed my prototype in 7 communities across northern Nigeria. The early results are promising and have shown that my device has the capability to detect water contamination in real time, enabling these communities to tackle these issues timely. I have learned that the adaptability of my water monitoring system and its ability to operate in remote areas without access to electricity and internet connection has made it impeccable. The artificial intelligence algorithms embedded on the user-friendly mobile application has made it able to detect timely water contamination and generate useful alerts. Already, I have been able to use this technology to detect water contamination in a nearby mining site in my community in Nigeria. More than ever, my belief has been reinforced that I am on the right path to solving the problem of water contamination and water scarcity in my community and beyond.